I'm just going to use the light from the iPad here. The light from the lamp is, I'm in the bedroom now, and the light from the lamp is too bright. I feel like talking to somebody, but I've got nothing to say. What time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just so exhausted. Oh, I had 4 hours of sleep last night. I got out of bed at 1 in the afternoon, and by 6 o'clock, by 6 p.m., I was ready. Got up, got dressed, put something in the oven to eat, walked to the store. They were closed. Came home, ate, and I'm just wiped. Just absolutely so depleted. Every inch of me hurts. It's exhausting just to breathe. Today I can barely get out of the chair in the living room. I can barely get up and out of the chair. I don't understand. I think in a video earlier today, I think I said I was off of CPAP. I made a mistake. I misspoke. I think I said I was off of CPAP for a week and a half to 2 weeks. No, I made a mistake. I've been off CPAP for 3 nights. I've moved from sleeping in the chair because I just can't take it anymore to coming to the bed. And for a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, I think, I don't know. But I've only been off of CPAP for 3 nights. I just feel like I'm gonna drop dead. Honestly, I feel like if they told me, if I went to the hospital and they said, oh, sorry to tell you, but you're just completely full of cancer, I don't even think I would bat an eyelash. It wouldn't surprise me. I'll go home and grieve and cry and flip out and be scared, but it wouldn't surprise me. I think my nerve damage from the medication injury is from head to toe. My muscle wasting. I just can't believe what's happening to my body. All the muscle wasting and everything has just gone to mush. It's terrifying. And the breathing is always an issue. And here's the thing. And here's what the medical system trains us to think. We've been trained to think that there's nothing wrong if we can't see evidence. And that's not true at all. It's like, see, me doing this constantly. This is what I'm doing for the past 30 or 40 years. I cannot get my head or neck comfortable ever in bed. It's maddening. Of course, I lower the pillows and stuff when I'm ready for bed, and never is my head or neck comfortable. It's maddening. I get into bed and it's just a nonstop challenge. There's just, I'm tired. I'm tired of it all. I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of it complaining. But, and I need to talk to, I feel like I need to talk to someone. I don't really have anything to say. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm suffering so bad, it's just intolerable. Every inch of me is in pain. And I could just collapse. I'm so, so tired. I can't wear the CPAP, um, and I can't not wear it. Hang on, I gotta grab my lip gloss. I can't wear the CPAP because it's so painful. And yet I can't not wear it because, like, I'm on, tonight would be the fourth night without CPAP. I feel like I'm gonna just drop dead, or I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack or a stroke, or like I feel like I'm gonna collapse. Wearing the CPAP is so painful. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. It's just like it's life or death that I wear the CPAP. It doesn't just stop my apneas. It keeps me breathing, which they won't discuss, right? They won't talk about that. They're pretending this is just sleep apnea. The CPAP is keeping me breathing. Like my breathing is, they know my breathing is screwed up. I wish doctors would have a transparent conversation. There's always this just gross, it's not a feeling, it's a knowledge. You can see them dodging transparency. You can see them not wanting to answer questions when they could. And there's different kinds of patients out there too. Like, not all patients want to know the truth. Not all patients want to be scared. There's probably lots of people that, this sounds screwed up, but this is reality. There are lots of people who would rather be patted on the back and be led to believe, endlessly led to believe you're going to be all right. Just hang in there and we'll see what we can do. And a year goes by and 2 years goes by. And, there's people that can happily be okay with that. And they don't necessarily want to hear tons of scary information, or they don't want to hear, look, I don't know what's wrong with you. There's nothing we can do for you. They don't want to hear the truth. And that's reality. Like, there really are lots of people like that take the medications. And I'm not saying you shouldn't take medications. I'm not saying, you should be anti-medication, because there's people who can happily, we get into, those of us who were so harmed and almost killed from medication, we can get so anti-medication. But the truth is, if, we were all strong and healthy and we never were medication injured, and if we got Parkinson's, or if we got, Chiari malformation or cancer or this, that, the other thing, we'd more than likely, take the medications and manage like other people are managing, Like, what I'm saying is, if you've never been harmed or injured, you wouldn't have the great hesitancy. Like, people with Chiari malformation and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and chronic pain and stuff, they have the luxury of of being able to take medication, pain medication. I mean, it's there if I want it, but I'm in danger, right? My breathing can't handle it. I react horrifically to, if the side effects says, oh well, there's a remote possibility that you'll wake up and your penis will have fallen off. That would be me, and my body would probably just grow a penis to spite me so that it could fall off as one of the side effects. So I could wake up screaming that my penis had fallen off, and oh my God, I'm the rare one with the rare symptom. My body would probably manifest a penis overnight. Can you say that word? I'm so shy. Good Lord, I don't know. The standards change on these platforms, and I don't know, from day to day. Every breath I take, I exhale, and I literally feel like I'm dying. I feel like every ounce of life is draining out of me. And you know how scary that is when you know that eventually you're going to fall asleep here. Eventually, I know I'm going to fall asleep. I'm so depleted, and every breath I exhale, I feel like I'm dying. And then I know when I fall asleep, things are going to slow down further. My breathing, and I wish I could hand you what this feels like for 1 minute. I wish you could experience what this feels like every time and you can't see it on film, but it's a long exhale when I exhale, and it feels like I'm never going to take another breath, and it just feels like I'm just finished. And what I call motor nerve damage, my arms and legs are like dead weight. My body is, I get into bed like right now, and my arms and legs are drowning me. Like each arm and leg is 100 pounds, and I'm drowning in this body, and I have to lay here all night. It doesn't ease up. Going to bed is a nightmare. Just wish I understood. Like what I was saying before is, lots of people don't want to know the truth. They just want to, or they don't even know that they don't want to know the truth. They're happy with what they're not happy that they're sick, but they're happy just going along, and the doctor patting them on the back, and it's just too hard for me to explain what I'm trying to say. I don't think everyone is experiencing this. Why would they not want be? I think this is because I have rare conditions, right? Chiari and EDS, and they won't talk about. Most doctors won't talk about this, and they want a lot of these doctors. Some of these doctors have told me, well, that's your breathing. That's just sleep apnea. It's not sleep apnea. When you're stopping breathing awake, or when your oxygen is dropping into the 70s, that's not sleep apnea when you're awake, Well, maybe I'm getting my wires. I've got to start a new video.